Life gives us strength, but it also tests how we protect it. Every choice we make at the table either builds us up or slowly breaks us down. For seniors, these choices matter more than ever because food is no longer just about taste, it's about survival, vitality, and dignity. Imagine standing at the crossroads of convenience and true health, where one path drains your energy and the other fuels your spirit for the years ahead. Today, we uncover the hidden dangers in everyday canned foods and learn how to rise above them, stronger, wiser, and unshakably resilient. When it comes to canned soups and vegetables, one of the biggest hidden dangers is the excessive sodium content. At first glance, these foods may seem harmless, even convenient, but the truth is that a single can often contains far more salt than a senior's body can handle in one meal. Sodium is added to preserve the food, extend its shelf life, and enhance flavor, but that convenience comes with a price. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to sodium. The kidneys, which are responsible for balancing fluids and filtering out excess salt, don't work as efficiently in seniors. This means that too much sodium can quickly build up in the bloodstream, leading to higher blood pressure. Elevated blood pressure isn't just a number on a monitor, it puts direct strain on the heart and arteries, increasing the risk of heart disease, heart attacks, and strokes. For seniors already dealing with hypertension, the extra salt from canned foods can be extremely dangerous. Canned soups are some of the worst offenders, often containing 700 to 200 milligrams of sodium per serving, and sometimes the entire can is labeled as 2 servings. That means someone could be consuming nearly half or even all of their daily recommended sodium in just one meal. Canned vegetables may seem like a healthier option, but many are soaked in salty brines, pushing sodium levels far beyond what the body needs. This overload doesn't just affect the heart. High sodium also contributes to fluid retention, which can cause swelling in the ankles and feet, and even make it harder for the body to breathe properly in those with heart or lung conditions. For seniors, this is more than a dietary choice. It's a direct threat to their well-being. At first glance, canned fruits and fruit juices may appear to be a smart choice, especially when fresh produce isn't available. The labels often highlight words like natural or packed in juice, giving the impression that these foods are healthy. But hidden beneath that sweet flavor is an unhealthy truth. Most canned fruits and juices are loaded with added sugars that can do real harm to seniors. When fruits are canned, they're often preserved in heavy syrup or sweetened juice concentrate. This process drastically increases their sugar content, sometimes doubling or tripling what you'd find in fresh fruit. For seniors, especially those managing diabetes or prediabetes, these added sugars cause rapid spikes in blood glucose levels. Frequent spikes and crashes in blood sugar can leave a person feeling fatigued, irritable, and unsteady, while also increasing the risk of long-term complications like kidney damage, nerve problems, and vision loss. Even when the label says 100% fruit juice, the natural sugars inside behave just like added sugars. Unlike whole fruits, juice lacks the fiber that slows digestion and helps control blood sugar levels. This means the sugar enters the bloodstream much faster, overwhelming the body's insulin response. For seniors, that sudden rush is particularly risky, putting strain on both the pancreas and cardiovascular system. Beyond blood sugar issues, the excess sugar in canned fruits and juices contributes to weight gain, liver stress, and inflammation throughout the body. These factors are especially concerning for older adults who need balanced nutrition to maintain energy, bone health, and muscle strength. What may seem like a sweet, harmless treat in reality creates a cycle of sugar dependency and declining health, disguised behind the convenience of a can. Canned meats like corned beef, Vienna sausages, and Spam may seem like quick protein-packed options, but hidden within these products are high levels of unhealthy fats and preservatives that pose serious risks, especially for seniors. These meats are heavily processed to extend their shelf life, and in the process, they are packed with saturated fats, trans fats, and chemical additives that the body struggles to handle as it ages. Saturated and trans fats are notorious for raising LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, while lowering HDL, the good cholesterol. For seniors, this imbalance is particularly dangerous because it accelerates plaque buildup in the arteries, narrowing blood vessels and increasing the likelihood of heart attacks and strokes. The heart, already under natural strain with age, has to work harder, while circulation slows and vital organs receive less oxygen, rich blood. Beyond the heart, these unhealthy fats also promote inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation is a silent enemy that contributes to arthritis pain, worsens mobility issues, and weakens the immune system. Many canned meats also contain nitrates and nitrites, chemical preservatives linked to higher risks of certain cancers and cognitive decline. For older adults who may already face challenges with memory and focus, this is an added danger. Another issue is the calorie density of these meats. They pack a lot of calories into a small serving, but offer very little in terms of real nutrition. Seniors who rely on canned meats as a protein source may unknowingly increase their weight, strain their liver, and miss out on healthier sources of protein like fish, beans, or fresh poultry. What feels like a simple, convenient option can silently undermine long-term health with every bite. Many people don't realize that the real danger in canned foods is not just what's inside the can, but the can itself. A large number of canned goods are lined with bisphenol, a BPA, a chemical used to prevent corrosion and keep food from reacting with the metal. While it may help preserve the food, BPA leaches into the contents over time, especially when the food is acidic, salty, or stored for long periods. For seniors, this exposure can create health risks that are often invisible but extremely serious. BPA is known as an endocrine disruptor, meaning it interferes with the body's natural hormone system. For older adults whose hormonal balance is already shifting, this disruption can intensify age-related issues. BPA has been linked to problems with thyroid function, reproductive hormones, and even insulin regulation, which directly affects blood sugar control. For seniors managing diabetes, that interference can make it harder to stabilize glucose levels and increase the likelihood of dangerous fluctuations. Research also suggests a strong connection between BPA exposure and cognitive decline. Seniors already face the natural risk of memory loss, dementia, or Alzheimer's disease, and BPA adds another layer of threat by potentially impacting brain function and nerve communication. Studies have also associated BPA with higher risks of certain cancers, particularly breast and prostate cancers, both of which are more common in older adults. On top of this, BPA exposure contributes to cardiovascular problems. It has been linked to high blood pressure, artery damage, and irregular heart rhythms. Considering that heart health is already a top concern for seniors, even small amounts of BPA over time can add up to serious consequences. What seems like a harmless can of soup or vegetables could, in fact, carry risks far beyond what's listed on the label. Canned pasta dishes and other ready-to-eat meals might look like a simple, comforting solution for quick dinners, but beneath the convenience lies a cocktail of preservatives, additives, and processed ingredients that can seriously harm seniors' health. These products are engineered for long shelf life, not for nutritional value, and that means they are often loaded with ingredients the body doesn't truly need. One of the major concerns is the presence of trans fats and hydrogenated oils, which are used to improve texture and flavor. These fats not only raise harmful cholesterol levels, but also promote inflammation, making seniors more vulnerable to joint pain, heart disease, and circulation issues. At the same time, canned pasta meals tend to be high in sodium, creating a double burden when combined with unhealthy fats, pressuring both the heart and blood vessels. In addition to fats and salt, these meals often contain chemical preservatives like sodium benzoate, artificial colorings, and flavor enhancers. While these additives keep food appealing for long storage, they also tax the liver and kidneys, organs that already function less efficiently with age. Over time, these chemicals can contribute to toxin buildup, fatigue, and weakened immunity. Another issue is the reliance on refined carbohydrates in canned pasta. Instead of providing steady energy, these refined carbs cause quick spikes in blood sugar, followed by sharp crashes, leaving seniors feeling sluggish and drained. For those with diabetes, these fluctuations can be especially harmful, making blood sugar harder to manage. On the surface, canned meals may appear comforting and familiar, but their hidden preservatives, processed carbs, and low nutrient value strip away the benefits of a balanced diet. They fill the stomach without fueling the body, leaving seniors vulnerable to both immediate and long-term health complications. One of the less obvious but equally damaging issues with canned foods is the loss of essential nutrients during the canning process. While these products are often marketed as convenient and long-lasting, the truth is that the high heat and extended processing time used to sterilize canned goods strip away many of the natural vitamins and minerals the body depends on, nutrients that are especially vital for seniors. For example, vitamins that are sensitive to heat, such as vitamin C and B vitamins, are significantly reduced during canning. Vitamin C is crucial for maintaining a strong immune system, aiding in wound healing and protecting against infections. Seniors already face a natural decline in immunity as they age, so losing this vitamin in their diet leaves them more vulnerable to colds, flu, and other illnesses. B vitamins, on the other hand, are essential for converting food into energy and supporting brain function. A deficiency in these nutrients can lead to fatigue, memory issues, and even mood disturbances. Another concern is the reduction of antioxidants, natural compounds found in fresh fruits and vegetables that fight oxidative stress and protect cells from damage. Antioxidants play a role in slowing down the aging process and reducing the risk of chronic diseases like cancer and heart disease. When these protective compounds are diminished during canning, seniors lose out on a powerful defense mechanism their bodies need. Even the texture and flavor changes caused by canning can be deceptive. While the food may look edible and taste fine, its nutritional value has already been compromised. For seniors striving to maintain strength, energy, and resilience, regularly relying on nutrient-depleted canned foods can gradually weaken their bodies instead of nourishing them as intended. While canned foods may offer convenience, there are healthier and safer alternatives that provide real nourishment without the hidden dangers of excess sodium, sugar, unhealthy fats, and chemicals. For seniors, making these simple swaps can have a powerful impact on overall health, energy, and quality of life. Fresh produce is the gold standard whenever possible. Fruits and vegetables picked in season deliver the highest concentration of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. They support immunity, strengthen bones, and keep the digestive system running smoothly. Even though they may require more frequent shopping, the health benefits far outweigh the extra effort. When fresh isn't always available, frozen fruits and vegetables are an excellent option. These are usually picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen, which helps preserve most of their nutrients. Unlike canned goods, frozen produce doesn't require excess salt, sugar, or preservatives to stay edible. Seniors can simply steam, roast, or blend them into smoothies for quick, nutrient-rich meals. Another overlooked option is foods stored in glass jars or cartons. Many brands now sell soups, beans, and sauces in BPA-free containers that reduce the risk of chemical leaching. These often contain fewer additives and taste fresher compared to traditional canned products. For protein sources, instead of turning to canned meats, seniors can choose lean cuts of fresh poultry, fish, eggs, beans, or lentils. These provide the necessary protein for muscle maintenance without the harmful fats and preservatives found in canned varieties. Even pantry staples like beans or chickpeas, when bought dried and cooked at home, are far healthier than their canned versions. By prioritizing fresh, frozen, or thoughtfully packaged foods, seniors gain the nutrients they need to stay strong, energized, and resilient against age-related health challenges. In the end, the truth is clear. Canned foods may seem convenient, but for seniors, they carry hidden risks that can damage the heart, weaken the body, and steal away energy that should be protected. By avoiding these harmful choices and embracing fresh, frozen, or healthier alternatives, seniors can fuel their bodies with the strength, clarity, and vitality they deserve. Every meal is an opportunity to fight for better health and a longer, fuller life. Thank you for listening with an open heart, and I wish you all good health, happiness, and the courage to make the best choices ahead.